Have you guys ever gone to the store and bought a bag of milk? That's our cold open today. Have you guys done it? Because I haven't. Yeah, well, that's what we helped this girl do in this game. Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk and... milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag... Hold on. Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. You guys got it. Yes, today we're going to be talking about a visual novel, which is super different from all of the other things I've covered. This one is also psychological horror, but the approach is unique. On the Steam page, the game is described like this: a short story about what sort of challenges everyday little things can be. Help the girl buy milk. Be the first not to disappoint her. I was like, yeah, I can fix this girl. I couldn't fix this girl. I could only help, like a little. Actually, I don't even know if I really helped. I don't even know if I existed. I didn't exist. Me, us, you, the player, we didn't exist. We were just a stand-in for something else. But I'll get to that. When you first start the visual novel, you're just outside with this girl. And by say you, I mean, this girl is talking to you, and you're providing responses, and she seems nice enough, a little odd. She counts her steps very precisely and gets a little upset when she realizes that she may have made too many. It's obvious that this girl is struggling to go buy a bag of milk. She is rehearsing what she is going to say, and she rehearses it a lot. Like a lot. A couple, like I think 18 times, and she has failed those 18 times. And you're there to try and encourage her to be able to go do it. So we enter the store with this girl, and she turns to the first person that she sees and tries to ask about a bag of milk. It doesn't go very well. From her perspective, and we can tell now that this is from her perspective and that this isn't what we might see upon entering a store. This is what she is seeing. She is the only one who is seeing this. The person says, "O." Now, the letter O is really interesting. And by that, I mean, I don't know what it means, but she's scared of it. Do you know why? This is why. She goes along and finally manages to grab a bag of milk at our urging, where she drops the title of the game and then goes to the cashier to check out. She tries to say, "Can I have this bag of milk?" She forgets to pay. We have to remind her to take the money out to pay for the bag of milk, which she does. And then it's time to go home. And when you go home, that is when things happen. This is where I found out that I'm not a person. I'm something that's supposed to help this girl. And I failed the very first time. At least from her point of view, I failed to help her. She got upset with me and the things that I was saying, because I think I pushed her a little too far. And she said that I wouldn't help and that maybe the next one would. And then I was prompted to enter my name again. And I did what I usually do, which if 7 doesn't work, 8 might. So I did that. Regardless, we learn a little bit about who she is and why she's the way that she is. She struggled to go do a simple task, buy a bag of milk. Sometimes those things can be really, really difficult for a number of reasons. And with her, we find out that it's because her dad committed suicide. We see a lot of things from her point of view, but it's all surreal. It's all really surreal. Pixelated. The colors are all off and weird, and she's telling us this story, and you just don't know what's real. You don't know what's going on. It's also at this point that we realize that, yes, we are in fact, our name is a medication that is helping her cope. It's helping her deal with her trauma, and that's pretty intense. We are the personification of this medicine that is supposed to help her. And so the things that we've been saying are in her head, and it's the conversation that she's been having with herself. And it's weird because she also tries to sort of come out of the dialogue and be a little more real. The border around the text goes away because she wills it to. There's a border between our communication, and suddenly, at least to me, she started to become a little more real, talking about how the different medications, there are so many of them, and she doesn't feel the difference between them anymore. And it's scary because we don't have control. We are a player character who is an observer, but also playing an active role in this girl's mental state. Everything that we say, it's not like it's necessarily our choice. We get the illusion of choice. That's always one of the things I've struggled with most in my life, not being able to actually help people. Help is a very subjective word. People need different things for different situations. And in high school, I was a big helper. If I couldn't help, I got really frustrated. I got really upset. And this game is kind of that made tangible, because you can't always help. There isn't always a happy ending. There isn't always a clear-cut solution. And yet here we are, doing our best. Medication personified, trying to help this girl cope with the things that she is dealing with. The short amount of time that we got with this girl, I found that I really cared about her. I wanted to help. I wanted to help. Come on. I'm the target audience. Basically, I thought this game was really interesting. I had a really fun time with it. The short duration of the game lent itself really well to the emotional impact that it had, and I thought that it was pretty cool how even such a short game could make me feel so intensely in such a short amount of time. Take care of people with mental illness. Everyone's dealing with different things. Everyone needs different solutions and help, and it's just important to recognize that. Because sometimes going to the store to buy a bag of milk, pretty hard. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I definitely did. I hope that I strung my thoughts together in coherent enough of a manner. I don't really know if that worked, but we'll see. I will see you guys in the next one. So for now, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.